Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and give my review over Married to Medicine Los Angeles. Now, listen, I was not into Married to Medicine LA last season. I tried to get into it. I watched a few episodes. I think it was only like 8 or 9 episodes. I probably watched 2, maybe. And then I would see clips. You know how like you can see the clips online? So I kind of had an idea what was going on. I was so not into Married to Medicine. Usually, like, even if I don't watch shows, I can still watch people's reviews, but I didn't even want to hear anybody's review about the show. That's how I was just like, I'm really not into those girls like that. But yeah, this season looks like it's gonna be a good season. Now, let me just start off by saying this. I think, not I think I know. They brought the Atlanta girls to LA because they needed those Atlanta girls, as messy as those hoes are. They needed those girls to kick off this season. They did it last season too. Remember when Atlanta went to LA for season 1 to introduce us? I guess because I'm assuming that because season 1 really didn't pop off the way that they wanted it to. That was like, okay, girl, we need y'all girls again to come back to LA and get the shit started. We'll talk about Heavenly and Quad and all of that later on in the review. But I do think that the purpose of the Atlanta girls, as messy as they were this episode, I think that they did that because they know that's what they needed to do. Like, girl, y'all shit is probably on the chopping block. So, girl, we might be messy while we in LA, but girl, we need to do this so y'all can keep this show going. Because when you think about it, Married to Medicine is the only one that doesn't have multiple, franchises. Like, they had tried Houston. That didn't work out. And Houston was actually a good show. I watched that season. So they're trying LA. But Real Housewives of Atlanta have Dallas, Orange County, Beverly Hills, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, of course, Potomac. They've tried out like Miami, that fell through. Washington, I think, fell through. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the review. So Dr. Brittany and her fine ass husband, girl. Let me say this much. Dr. Brittany has convinced her husband to move from Orlando to LA. Their home in Orlando was over 7,000 square feet. The home they have in LA is over 2,000. So it really is kind of like them moving from like a mansion to like an apartment, even though it's not an apartment, it's a home. I'm gonna say this much about Dr. Brittany. Girl, I don't know where you think you at, but them girls in LA might be a little bit more ruthless than the ones in Orlando, Florida. And I know you probably got you a good man. Okay, I know you probably got you a good man. But girl, I'm gonna need you to open your legs up and throw them to the moon for another bitch in LA, dude. Because you got your grown ass children. You done made this man move halfway across the country, girl, to the other side of the country, girl. You ain't giving him no pussy. It's not like y'all got some newborn babies or some toddlers. Girl, you got some grown-ass children pretty much at this point sleeping in your bed. So you go ahead and keep playing that game if you want to. When your husband go out there and fuck a bitch that look like Jasmine, I don't want to hear your mouth, girl. Girl, I don't want to hear your mouth. Girl, you done made this man move to LA. Girl, he don't like the traffic. He already complaining. You ain't giving him no cat. Okay, girl, keep on playing. Keep on playing, ho. You gonna be, girl, next season 3, bitch, you gonna be a single mama. Jasmine. Now let me just say something about Jasmine. Jasmine seems like a nice girl. She seems like somebody who I could probably, I don't know. No, I couldn't. Let me stop trying. Jasmine seems like a nice girl. I do remember Dr. Amani making that comment about her house looking like a drug dealer's home. I remember Jasmine saying last season that basically like she's just a doctor's wife. So I am a little bit surprised that like a year later or a year and a half later, now all of a sudden, girl, she got all this shit going on. Now I don't know what they got going on over there in Jasmine house, but I do know that husband don't like to show his face. You know I'm a nosy hoe. So I went to that bitch Instagram page. I think I saw 2 pictures of her husband on her Instagram page. And I don't even think they were like clear shots. She called her baby G. Baby G. So you can't even tell your baby real name. I don't know what type of scams and schemes y'all pulling over there in Los Angeles, girl. But it sounds like y'all pulling some Teresa and Joe and some Apollo and Phaedra and some Dorit and her husband. Because I think all of them hoes doing some shit they ain't got no business doing. I do think it's kind of odd that you go from one season just being a doctor's wife to now, girl, you got investment homes and luxury car rentals and girl, what? And your husband don't want to show his face. Girl, what? I need somebody to ask Jasmine, girl, how you got all this going on? It ain't none of my business. It ain't our business. No, I'm sorry. It is our business. And see, that's what we need to get out of. Bitch, it's our business for the simple fact that, bitch, you don't put, let me say something. When you step in front of a reality TV camera, your business actually does become our business. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. It's one thing if you were trying to live a low-key life like Kerry Washington. I still forget that bitch got 2 kids. I don't know shit about Kerry Washington's personal life because she tried to keep a hold to it, you know? But all I'm saying is, girl, if you step in front of cameras, girl, your business is our business. And so if we have questions, you ain't got to answer shit. But girl, we gonna have questions. I need to know how the fuck y'all affording all that shit. Because the truth of the matter is, if I upped and moved to a high-rise apartment downtown, and y'all know I work in retail, and yes, I make a couple of dollars off of here. But girl, y'all hoes will be thinking too, hold up. Girl, this girl done say he work at the mall. He got a couple of subscribers. How the fuck he afford to live on the 64th floor of a high-rise apartment overlooking Houston, Texas? What the fuck he got going on over there? How much money is he really making? You see what I'm saying? So I think that people will start to question that. Girl, when I saw that house, when I tell y'all, bitch, that house that Jasmine has, that rental, bitch, when I tell y'all, let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all that's what I want. Like, if I could have my house with a view like that, I would be set. But see, views like that don't happen in Houston, Texas. You can live, you could live in a high rise. You could live, in a nice townhome and overlook like downtown and all that stuff. But like those views, those LA views, I don't think you can get that in Houston. You would have to probably live like in a condo to see the city. I want a house, and I want my house to overlook the city. And I feel like that's why I could get in LA. I just ain't got no money. But when I do, it's gonna be on and popping. That house, that's all of me, y'all. That house is all of me. That's exactly that's my style. That's what I want. That house was absolutely fucking gorgeous. When I tell you, y'all hoes couldn't tell me shit if I had a house like that. Bitch, I wouldn't even go nowhere. Bitch, I would just be drunk every day in the pool watching the city. Girl, music just blasting in the background, bitch. Having a good time. A couple of niggas over. We probably having orgies and threesomes at all time. I don't even know, girl. Dr. Imani. Dr. Imani is absolutely gorgeous. When I tell you Dr. Imani is literally the definition of a bald-headed bitch. Girl, do you know how much... You already have to be a confident person to walk around with short hair, especially in a world where the girls love bundles and wigs and weaves. So you already have to be a confident person to have a short hairstyle. But you definitely have to be a confident person to walk around here literally bald-headed in LA. When I think of LA, I don't think of bald heads. I think of plastic. Shout out to the girls who live in LA, I'm just saying. I think of plastic. I think of like the Kim Kardashians. I think about the girls. I think about the Jasmines. The girls who, you know, don't use salt and pepper, no Tony Chachere's, girl, no onion powder, garlic powder, nothing, girl. They just eat egg whites, lettuce, and tomatoes. That's what I think of. Jasmine is what I think of when I think of LA. So for Dr. Imani to walk her ass around LA, girl, just a bald-headed bitch, and be like, girl, what's up? What's tea? Girl, you have to catch your life off Dr. Imani. You have to. Girl, you have to catch your life off that bitch. Because I know I damn sure do. Anyways, her husband is in Oklahoma. He's doing some type of business in Oklahoma. Girl. I will say this much. For right now, it seems like their relationship is just fine. I like the fact that he told his son, I love you. Hey man, I love you. And he said, I love you too. It was a complete opposite of what we saw in Love and Hip Hop. When Kirk went and got his son out of jail, he was like, man, I miss you, cuz. I miss you, cuz. I miss you too, man. Girl, what? I like when Shooter walk up to his little boy and he gets him down like this. Show some affection show some affection to y'all sons. It's okay. The girls arrive. The girls arrive. Quad, Contessa, Toya, and Dr. Heavenly. I thought it was so funny when Contessa was on the phone with Dr. Britton and she asked her, can we stay with y'all? She said, hell no, call Jasmine. Okay? Bitch, I barely got this nigga up here anyways from Orlando. You think I'm about to have all y'all bitches running around my house with my man who don't want to be here, y'all getting on his nerve? Hell no. Hell no. And last year, Quad just kept, girl, my man wasn't here, so that's why I let y'all stay with me last time. But bitch, my man is here. You think I'm about to have Quad with her big ass walking around here in front of my man? Bitch, fuck you. Dr. Heavenly is impressed by Jasmine. She thinks she's very smart. She says Jasmine is a version that Toya wants to be. Jasmine, again, doesn't eat anything. She eats egg whites, from what I understand, lettuce and tomatoes. And that's pretty much it. I will say this much: when they went to Venice Beach, and her friend Shanique, I'm still learning the names. Shanique, I think that's the one. When she ordered egg whites, she was like, "Girl, are you for real?" Let people eat what they want to eat. Now, bitch, am I gonna think in my head, bitch, because I don't want you saying nothing. Like, my whole thing is this, bitch. If I order some shrimp and potatoes and corn, and I order 3 extra sides of butter, don't say nothing to me. You ain't gonna say nothing to me about all this butter. I'm slapping in my mouth and going down my throat. And bitch, I ain't gonna say nothing to you about them egg whites. Girl, if that girl wanna eat egg whites, let her eat egg whites. Okay? So she changes her mind and says she orders salmon instead with no seasoning, girl. Even Quad was like, girl, no man, I need a little bit of salt or something, girl. When Dr. Imani was talking to Dr. Heavenly and she did her hair like this, I said, bitch, what are you doing? Bitch, you bald headed. What are you putting behind your ear? But I guess it's the same thing that we do too when I be like, girl, what are you putting behind your ear, Rodney? Nothing. The same thing Dr. Imani put behind hers. Dr. Imani, to me, Dr. Imani, is he Dr. Imani? Imani or Imani? I'm gonna have to figure it out. Dr. Imani and Jasmine, to me, have a relationship like Kenya and Portia did. I think Dr. Imani does not have any respect for Jasmine because she looks at Jasmine like a dumb bitch. Like Kenya used to look at Portia like a dumb bitch. Like, girl, you just dumb. Like, she has no respect. Girl, you this pretty girl, but you're dumb as fuck. That's what I think Dr. Imani thinks about Jasmine. I'm not saying it's true, but I think that's what she thinks about Jazz. That's why she has no respect for her. Just like Kenya never could get along with Portia because she knew Portia was a dumb bitch. Like, you a pretty girl, but you dumb as fuck. Girl, you was thinking the slaves was waiting on the 53 to pass by and pick them up on the bus and take them home. Dr. Kendra and her outfit. Okay, listen. This is not about fat shaming anyone. I think that we all have to realize that certain things don't look right on certain bodies. You can be skinny, right? And have on a bodycon dress, and bitch, you ain't got no body. I've seen girls who are very thin with certain clothes on, and I'm like, girl, that does not flatter your body. You're too thin for that. Again, like I can see a skinny girl with a bodycon dress on, and I'm like, girl, that is not cute on you, girl. You built like a box, up and down. That's like Wendy Williams having on a bodycon dress. Wendy would look a fool. You see what I'm saying? Kendra, that outfit was not flattering on your body. Girl, you had on culottes then. It wasn't the fact you had your stomach out, because they have high-waisted stuff for women. I see big girls with their stomach out all the time. But I think it depends on how much you're trying to have out, the fabric. It just was not a good look, Kendra. It just was not a good look. And then you sitting down, and it just became even worse. And it just got worse-er, okay? Yeah, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like those pants. I thought those pants, I felt like maybe if the what is it called? The waist would have went up a little bit higher, if the pant hit the ground and not right there below her knees. I felt like if it was one of those long, like if she would have had on a jacket like Jasmine had on, those long trench, like a trench jacket with a long pant and a more of a high-waisted, I think that would have been really, really cute. But it just was not a good look. It just did not flatter her body at all. The Asian penis, okay, listen, we're not gonna sit here and act like people don't say that Asians got small dicks. People say it all the time. We say it all the time. For some, we know every Asian don't have a small dick, like we know every black man don't have a big dick. But the truth of the matter is, most people, you always think that black men got big dicks and everybody else got small dicks. And we definitely think that Asians got extra small dicks. But they damn near got pussies. They damn near, girl, just a little flap at her. Dr. Heavenly was definitely rude. But this is the thing. And I don't want to make excuses for Dr. Heavenly or even Quad, because when Britton got Quad together at the end, I was like, yes, ma'am, get quick, girl. You ain't running shit here, okay? Girl. I really do think that they sent these girls to Atlanta, to LA, to get the shit popping, like, girl. And I think that's why, and Heavenly was only doing what Heavenly is supposed to do, which is stir up shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that in true Heavenly fashion, she just came there to do a job. Like, girl, like, I'm pretty sure, like, even after the camera stopped rolling, she was like, all right, y'all, we got y'all shit started now, girl. We about to go back home. You see what I'm saying? I really think that was the whole purpose of the girls coming there and cutting up the way that they did. So when Heavenly was like, I'm not about to fight your big ass. I'm not finna fight your big ass. Ow! Girl, Dr. Kendra got pissed off because she felt like her husband was being disrespected. Okay, girl, I'm all down for that, girl. Heavenly, you need to watch your mouth. But I know why you did what you did, girl. You just trying to make sure that, girl, Heavenly's trying to make sure y'all keep y'all jobs, girl. Like Tammy told Brandy, she came back to save y'all jobs. At this point, it's the LA girls versus the Atlanta girls, you know. I thought it was kind of cute because, like, at the end of the day, girl, don't let her work you up, and I'm glad somebody got Heavenly together. I like Dr. Imani's friend. What's her name? Leah? You see that bitch was trying to. You see that bitch said, "Bitch, a camera here." Girl, I've seen how these reality shows have changed these bitches' lives. Okay, so bitch, I'm gonna make sure I talk. Anytime I can squeeze in a part of the conversation, I'm gonna hop in. When she said, "You're not drinking, you must be." When people don't drink, they must be on medication or pregnant. I said, "No, that's right." Shanique, is that her name? I thought she looked nice. Dr. Imani is rude as hell, walking into somebody's house and not speaking. She should have got her bald-headed ass cursed out. I am gonna love this entire season. Anytime Dr. Imani do something that I don't like, I'm gonna call her bald-headed bitch. Because literally she's bald-headed. And I just think it fit. Fuck you, bald-headed bitch. You know, sometimes you call people bald-headed, but they really don't be bald-headed. Girl, Imani is literally bald-headed. So it just go. It just flows. Quad gives a speech. I put shut up, girl. I think they were I put shut up, girl, but I think they were trying to get shit started. Now I did say this much: if somebody had pulled that stunt with her and Mariah, Quad would have had a fit. Whatever. I thought it was funny when Dr. Britton was getting Quad together. Dr. Contessa was in the back like this. Like, get a girl. You my sister, that's my sister, super get a girl. This season actually looks good. I'm gonna review it because I was sitting here thinking like, oh girl, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I mean, Atlanta is about to go off. Next week is the season finale. So I'll have time. Now I have extra time to review another show. I'm acting like I'm Rocks, reviewing every show on goddamn TV. Girl, I review 3 or 4 shows and be like, girl, I'm done. I ain't got the time. Oh, child. But yeah, shout out to Married to Medicine LA. I think the season may be good. I think that this is the last time y'all need to bring the Atlanta girls there. Y'all did a season 1. Y'all doing a season 2. At this point, after this season, if the girls cannot hold their own, then maybe need to shake up the cast. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Bye.